welcome back to another Moveset video. Today we doing Parasect, and Parasect actually doesn't look bad in this generation. It actually looks pretty decent. Now, attack-wise, yeah, I've looked it up and everything. Most of Leech Life's super effectives will one-shot or two-shot. And those two-shots, if you were to get a +1, would actually become, most of them would become a one-shot. So, that's why you see growth here. Yeah, also, I currently have it as adamant nature. You don't need adamant, but for some of these calculations I did all the calculations with adamant, and I think adamant just gives you that little bit you need to one-shot some Pokemon. So that's why I kind of recommend it. But if you want to go more defensive or special defensive, that should work too. Just lower the special attack. But yeah, so that's kind of the nature you want. I'm just gonna go with adamant just so I can get as much damage with that leech life and more healing with it as well. So yeah, so that's that, and then of course we're gonna be using leech life. Parasect's trying to be like a sustain Pokemon. It's gonna take damage a decent amount, but then you're trying to heal a lot of it back against your opponent. And yeah, also we got Spore because we're Parasect, so we got like one of the best moves in the game. So this helps a lot. This helps us a lot. So yeah, you can Spore your opponent, and then you could Leech Seed, and then after that, you could either just decide it's like, oh, this is a good time to Leech Life them, or you can, what I have here is Growth, so you can actually set up some Growths. And if you just set up one of these, you become really good. Actually show off something here. Like, this is it without Growth on Starmie, but as soon as you get one Growth, you become one shot for Starmie. I actually want to check one Pokemon out. Mega Slowbro. Okay, so Growth will turn your... Yeah, this would usually be a 3-shot. Mega Slowbro is like the only super effective that could tank you pretty well. But after one Growth, you turn this into basically a guaranteed 2-shot. Assuming Slowbro doesn't have any like healing things. I don't think it does though. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, basically what you're just trying to do is you're trying to set up off of that Spore. You just want to get the Spore, get some Leech Seed in so you can get that healing, get the Growth in, and then you can Leech Life. And if they wake back up and you feel like you're safe with surviving, just Spore again. You have 100% accuracy. There's no reason not to. Except if your opponent's a Grass type. You cannot Spore a Grass type. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, you won't be able to do that. So, yeah. Some important KOs that this thing gives that I feel like pointing out is both normal and Mega Alakazam will be one-shot by Leech Life without even setting up a Growth. You just one-shot it straight up. You don't need to set up anything. It's just gone. And it can't really hurt you. So let me get an Alakazam here. Mega, just to show. Let's give it Psychic. Yeah, it doesn't hurt too much. And I can give one another move that it has, Shadow Ball, I believe. And it's like, yeah, you're not getting one shot by this thing, and then you one shot it back even without Growth. I'll show right here. Boom, you still one shot it. Mega Alakazam. It's pretty neat. So Parasect's a pretty good Mega Alakazam counter, and it could theoretically be a Mewtwo counter as well. Only for Mewtwo Y though, and that's all assuming it doesn't have Flamethrower, which it can learn. So look out for that. I'm pretty sure you survive a Psychic though, I think. Yeah, you do survive a Mewtwo Psychic, assuming it hasn't set up. But this is also assuming you get a setup. So what if you do encounter a Mewtwo Y that doesn't have Flamethrower? It's very important that it does not have Flamethrower. Actually, is Ice Beam threatening as well? Ice Beam might be threatening as well. Okay, Flamethrower and Ice Beam. If it doesn't have any of those two moves, which I find very unlikely, sadly, you could Spore it, set up a Growth, and then Leech Life the thing. And I find that kind of cool. So just know that's a possibility. The chances of it working are low, but it's a possibility if your opponent doesn't have the right Mewtwo. Or if they pretend, or let's assume they decided, you know what, I'm just going to set up on this Parasect. I'm just going to set up my my Calm Minds on this thing. You just got a free Spore, and then you could easily just straight up do this to them, since Calm Mind will not boost their defenses. So, that's pretty neat. That's just a thing there. You also do one-shot a Alolan Persian without any growths, so that's neat as well. This is all, again, assuming Adamant Nature. I calced all this with Adamant Nature. So, yeah. That's why I kind of recommend growth, so you can get that little bit of boost that you could be helpful. But if you don't want to go for growth, you could also go with protect. And I actually, if you're in doubles, I recommend protect over growth, I believe, because it's protect in doubles. Protect's always good in doubles, to be honest. If you can predict when your opponent's gonna hit you, you can just protect and stuff. So, yeah, in doubles, use protect instead of growth. But also in singles, protect would work because you can just stall out that Leech Seed. Like if you just need a tiny bit more damage, like you just got them down to like 1 HP, you just protect. They're dead because you Leech Seeded them earlier in the battle or something. So, yeah, that could be helpful for that case. Yeah, another move you could do, but I don't really recommend it. Actually, no, it's Mega Drain. Is Mega Drain. Now, this kind of only works in one scenario, and you kind of need to move around your natures for this, so I think Brave Nature is going to be the best, because we don't really care about that speed. We're literally the slowest fully evolved Pokemon, tied with Slowbro, trying to remember the other Pokemon we're tied with, Lickitung, there's one more. There's one more, I don't remember what it is, but I don't think it was important. The only important one was really Slowbro, which now we're no longer speed tying that thing, which could be bad for Parasect. But in this scenario, we have Mega Drain, and we can. There's only really one Pokemon it's useful for, and that is Rhydon. But if I were to put Mega Drain here, Giga Drain is what it's called in Sun and Moon. For some reason, they changed the name. But yeah, Mega Drain is the same power as Giga Drain in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We do kill Rhydon. Now, this is kind of the only kill. Golem and Onyx do not get one shot by this, sadly. So, yeah, this is kind of all we're getting out of Giga Drain, or Mega Drain, or whatever you want to call it. But this is also kind of not really that good if I were to put up Rock Slide on this. And this is guaranteed to have an Adamant Nature. So, yeah, this doesn't work. Although there is a way to make it work. Now, what we gotta do here is go for a. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Relaxed Nature. Bet you've never heard that nature before. But we still get the Giga Drain kill. And now we have a chance to survive. It's very slim. And yeah, I don't recommend it, but it's a possibility. It's there. If you are using Giga Drain, though, the kills you're probably going to get on Rhydon are going to be like those switch-ins that you predict. Like, you know he's going to switch in Rhydon because he's like, oh, I might get free Stealth Rocks or something. That is another thing to consider, though. They might switch in on you, and they might go straight for the Stealth Rocks, not expecting the Giga Drain or Mega Drain or whatever. So that is also a possibility. They might not go straight up Rock Slide on you. They might actually be like, I'm going to put up my Stealth Rocks. That way, thinking you're going to switch out, and then they get Stealth Rocks, that way when you switch in, you hurt yourself. But instead, you could just outplay them and just be like, no, I'm just going to kill your Rhydon right now. So that's the good scenario for Giga Drain, which could be good. You don't need to go really for Relax if you're going for that. But, I mean, Relax gives you a better chance at getting this, because then you also have the about 40% chance that it doesn't hurt. and you have like a 10% chance that it misses. I think that's how Rock Slide works. I think, yeah, it's 90% accurate, right? I gotta check this now. Rock Slide is 90% accurate, yeah. So, it has a chance in that scenario, which I think is nice, that it at least has some chance to actually win that. But, again, I probably recommend going with Growth or Protect. Either of them work just as well, and then just doing an Adamant Nature. But yeah. Also, if you really want to, you could also try to go for a more interesting set, get rid of Leech Seed, and actually go for the Mega Drain. Because Growth will boost both your attack and special attack. So in this scenario, if you like, let's say you predict a Golem switch in, you could actually, like, let me show here. Let's say they switch in their Golem. We don't one-shot this normally, but if we predict it switching in, we can Spore it, and then we can Growth, boost that up, and then we do one-shot it with Giga Drain. So, Giga Drain has its uses if this, so this is another set possibility as well that you can go for. Probably not with Adamant Nature, though. I don't really know what nature you do for this. I would probably still go with plus attack, maybe we'd go with the relax, is that what it was called again? No, we want attack minus speed. What was that? Brave. Okay, that's what it was. So you'd probably want Brave Nature. So, yeah, Parasect, it's very interesting. It depends what scenarios like you want it to be in. Some work out better. Again, I go with Leech Life Spore, Leech Seed, and Growth. I think that's the best option. Swapping out Growth for Protect, though, I feel is just equally as good. But then there's these other set for those specific scenarios that you're going against Rhydon, Golem, and all those other Pokemon. Onyx would also be in there, but I don't think people are using Onyx. Sadly, Onyx isn't too well. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about Parasect. I'm pretty sure that's it. Parasect, it's in that, like, medium to good. It's like in between medium and good tier, I believe. It's not like a good Pokemon, because it's not the best at tanking, which is its problem. It's like a tank Pokemon that doesn't tank as well as you hope, but it does have a lot of healing, so even though it's not tanking well, it's healing a lot back constantly, so it does actually do pretty well. And a Spore. You have Spore. Do I need to say more? You have Spore. That's OP. But, yeah. Also, one important thing, I don't know why I forgot to mention this. Run from all fire or flying types. If they have a fire or flying type move, get the heck out of there. You're getting one-shot by that, no matter what. I guarantee you will be shot by a fire or flying type move. Guaranteed, even if it's not stab. And as long as, like, it's their proper stat, like a physical Pokemon using a physical fire or flying type move, yeah, you're gonna get one shot. So, run from those. Run from all the birds and all the flaming guys. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much everything. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe to see more. I'm going through every Pokemon, every fully evolved Pokemon in Pokedex order. And, yeah. Also join my Discord, too. It should be a link to it in the description. And, yeah. Bye.